I've been dying lately and all I ever wanna do is not think about you. Every day I try to go to sleep, I don't wanna think of you. Every time I dream I'm asleep, I keep peeping at the window just to see if you're there. I've been dying lately and all I ever wanna do is not think about you. Every day I try to go to sleep, I don't wanna think of you. Every time I dream I'm asleep.
Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to the I Am Josh podcast, episode 1. Today I just really, this is like my first ever podcast, so I decided I think just gonna talk about like me and like stuff that's going on in the world, you know, just things like that. And like I'll do like different like segments of the podcast where I'll go into like my hobbies and like stuff about me, like my music, like updates and stuff, and yeah, just other stuff like that really. So let's get into the first topic of today's podcast. Wait, just before we start the first segment, I played my song Cold Shoulders at the beginning. Go stream the song. Okay, so what I want to talk about first is I saw on the news, like last night, that someone like in court, I don't know, he might have worked for, I don't know, like the CIA or Area 51. He just came out in court and he was just like, I'm putting my hands up guys, I put my hands up. And he just said like, aliens are real, and we've got like 2 bodies they're like examining and doing tests on. And so that, like, I want to believe it, but I also don't at the same time, because it's like I'll like 50% believe it, but I'll truly fully believe it if there was like photographic evidence. I want to see the bodies being examined on. I want to see that shit. And this is like, and you know, you see like these military people like on the like the ships and stuff, and they got like the cameras, and there's like UFOs and stuff, but it could be just like Photoshop and, you know, stuff like that, or maybe that's just the internet, maybe it is real, but I'm yet to see actual like for real life aliens. So yeah, anyway, that's just, I think we'll move on to the next topic for now, and we'll talk about this on another later episode. Alright, the next segment is basically just be about me right now. What have I been up to, man? Nothing much. I've obviously I'm creating lots of music. There's lots of stuff in the way. I've got a few EPs coming out, and then maybe to release an actual proper like good album next year. I'm upping the production on it definitely. Then Dead Rapper Society, because I think that album, it was like me testing out like what I can do. And that was like when I like first started like probably making music, because I've got like a software now, I've got a DAW I can use, but I'm just figuring out. But now I've kind of like mastered it a little bit, I'm able to, you know, make good things. Well, I think it's good, and I like Cold Shoulders. I know that was a beat. Well, I'm gonna expose this. There's a beat I got from YouTube, but yeah, but everything else is made by me. I made by the By the Bay beat was made by me, and I quite like that beat, so I decided to make like a metal song. But yeah, lots of music on the way, and yeah. What else have I been up to? Nothing. Just with like family, and just trying to better myself as a human being. I never want to like lose any friends or anything like that. So I'm trying my best, for everybody, and I want everyone to know that I'm a good person and I strive to be great. I mean, I don't really want to be like famous. Like, this is completely off topic, but I want to be like the most like underground person I can be. I don't want to be like famous, have like 20 million 20 plus million people follow me. I just don't want that. That's a lot of pressure. I'd rather have like 1 million, and then that's it. Like 1,000 people come to my shows, which hopefully I'll have some shows coming up soon. But yeah, anyway, the next segment I'm going to dive into the Q&A section. We only got one question now, so I'm going to give a very big in-depth answer. So here we go. Okay, here's the question. It's actually one of my favourite questions, actually. It goes, someone said, what made you want to start music and who were your biggest inspirations? Well, really, I started like kind of like semi-listening to music. It was like 2018, 2019. No, I was still in school. I didn't know any better. Just listening to random stuff, seeing what I liked. And it was like I found Eminem, and everyone who knows me well from school knows that I was like obsessed with Eminem. He was the only person I listened to up until like 2019 to like 2021. But I still listen to him. Don't get me wrong. But I have a wide range of other artists I listen to now. Most of them are underground artists because I don't really like. I mentioned it in like one of my songs. I don't really fuck with the industry, the music industry as a whole. I just don't like it. I think they just like control you. And yeah, I'll touch that in another subject. But yeah, my biggest inspirations, man, definitely Eminem. Everyone know every white rapper says that. Oh no, Eminem's definitely top 10, but he actually is. And then I think second is probably Josh. I love him so much. But the way he just like makes songs, and you know, his production is just crazy. You know, so is Jake Hill. He's really good as well. So they're both, all of them three, my inspirations as well. Who else? Well, I kind of like listened. Well, back in the day, I used to think I was like, oh fuck. I used to listen to like Dre and Snoop, all them guys. Yeah, and it's just funny. But I used to think I was the man, but now, no, I've got a wide range of artists. So yeah, those are basically my biggest inspirations, and they basically wanted me to, you know, I started making music in 2021. You know, my first like songs was the anxiety intro song, horrible, and stress was both horrible, both beats from YouTube, horrible. I hate them. I should take them down from my YouTube channel, but they've got views. They've got like 200 views. I'm like, how the fuck? But yeah, and I started making music, and people kind of liked it, kind of fucked with it. And then in school, I was always known as, oh, bro, when's the new song coming out? Bro, when's the album? Bro, when are you gonna do like a show or something? And I'm like, well, yeah, I got a show. I did a show in 2022. It was obviously at school. Everyone who saw that and bigged me up to do it, thank you very much. I feel really good with myself. I can't wait to perform again. And yeah, I'm grateful for everybody, and I'm just gonna end this podcast here, and I might end up with maybe a snippet of a new song. Maybe I might. But yeah, this is the episode 1 of the I Am Josh H podcast. Name may change in the future, but we will know. It's been Josh, and see you in the next one.
I used to do a lot, but now not enough, yeah. All these names coming from under the curtain, but I don't know what's for certain. How big this rap game can get, yeah.